Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. Beautiful morning. Let's see if we can get some trades today. Can you guys give me a shout if you can hear my voice clearly? And then we can get started. Awesome. And if the voice is clear, I think we can get started actually. So today's restricted news, we've got CHF coming up in an hour. Yeah, that's it. So let's try and move all the CHF pairs out. Awesome. Okay. Starting at the top as usual. How are you doing, Percy? Okay, let me quickly set up my stuff on the side here. Okay, brilliant. Let's start with what we had yesterday. We had a good gold trade. We had a good AUD USD trade. So it was a pretty good day. And so this is the other trade we had, ECAD. I don't know if most of you got this trade. Oh, actually, this one didn't even touch our entry. So that one failed. And then there was this one, EN. This one did get into our zone. It literally touched our zone. So most of you should have gotten this one. And we did do this on our live. It's currently at 124. But last night, on our VIP and free channel advised that people should adjust the stop to 123. So yeah, the trade is still running, 50% is still running. We'll see how far it goes. There we go. And then we had AUD and ZD. Why am I saying AUD USD? Oh, okay. This is the one that was running, or the one that we got. It eventually hit 1 to 11.8, give or take. But we were kicked out of our partial at 124, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it 125? One of the two. But yeah, those that held on probably went even higher. And then it came back. And I think you guys picked up in our session, or when you're still doing this trade, when I mentioned that we're gonna, once price gets into this level, we'll try to go for a sell. But I don't think I was gonna get triggered because I was gonna use that candle. So our entry would have been somewhere even higher. So I doubt we would have got that entry. But yeah, that's how this one went. And then what's the other position? UCAD. I don't think UCAD triggered. Yeah, it just went through our area of interest all the way up. That's why we don't use stop limits. Let me just go there. Yeah, this is why I wouldn't have used a sell stop because of this. I mean, it literally got into our zone. So if you did use a limit order, it would have triggered you in and then literally kick you out immediately and then all the way up. So that's why we don't use limit orders. Okay, and then GJ. So GJ, we're doing this live. I'm not sure why I added it at on the tallies, because I think when we were still doing this pair, price was at this level somewhere here. So those that actually went on the sell immediately when we were doing it, they went well, and then those that waited for the price to come back to this level, that didn't go well. So that's a bummer, which is fine. Okay, and then our good trade, gold. So gold was a brilliant one. One of you guys requested it on Monday, and yeah, it tanked. So it basically came down, started playing around this area, and we closed partials at 1 to 2, I think, and then tanked some more all the way, doing a 1 to 20. It actually had 1 to. Let me see. Let me show you quickly. It hit a 1 to 30. So yeah, that was a brilliant trade. Brilliant trade. Okay, so we are going to go back into the markets now, try find some good entries, and see what we can do. Oh yeah, we also did a US 30. Somebody requested this. Yeah, I think I covered this yesterday. So they were probably kicked out here, break even after hitting 1 to. Was it 1 to 6? Yeah, this would have been this was a good one. And the chap that actually requested this pay, I haven't seen him online. No comments. I mean, guys, give me a shout so we can have a chat about it. But yeah, this was a good trade actually. Anyway, and then we had a US 30 position that was requested. Or was it US 100? No, US 100. Yeah, this one. So this one literally touched our, or that got to our entry zone at this level, and yeah, tanked. So missed, but whoever's watching and who saw that coming, they would have went down with it. Because I mean, if we switch down to the 5-minute, you would have given an alert somewhere close to price, and then once you got the alert, you would have basically scrolled down to smaller time frames and see what the behavior is. So potentially after this bearish candle here, you would have taken the sell. But yeah, there's plenty of ways to get into these beautiful positions. Okay, let's go back to the arcade. There we go. What do you guys have for me? What do you guys have for me? Any pairs, guys? Drop a pair. Let's see what we can do. Are we winning, guys, or we don't feel like having any special pairs to look at today? Okay, let me go at random. Okay, let's try. Well, we're avoiding CHF pairs, so those we're leaving. Gold is running, so we're not touching gold. We'll start at the top, so let's start at the bottom today. Let's take a look at UJ. You just got a very nice balance here on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour actually. But I'll quickly switch back to the 4, and then we'll take it from there. So this is where we are on the 4. We've got some nice levels here. There we go. So with this pair, it'll be a nice sell. Oh yes, the Euro NZD trade. I actually just spoke about it just now quickly. Just keep holding, stop move to 3R, 50% closed. If you haven't done that, you can still do it now at 124.35. Keep holding, targeting this 166.905 level, and potentially be taking as well as it hits these, which it hit yesterday. There's also another level that we need to look out for. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at with the EN. And then, yeah, let's go back to the ORCAD. Was it ORCAD? No, UJ. So UJ position that we're looking at now, the daily, that's what we're looking at. So we'd want to spring off from this area because this one was broken. It would have been ideal to spring off from this area. But now that was broken, so we're going to look at the previous OB and then take it from there. Okay, so looking at a pretty good sell from this level. Just down to the 1 hour, you can see this massive imbalance, and then you see that liquidity is being formed below at the top there. Switch down to the 1 hour, still see the same thing. So I'm going to refine the entry, and we're gonna take a good let's see, we are using, just want to follow quickly which level we're using. We can actually still use this one as well. Okay, we're looking at that one there, but we can still use this one. Okay, because there's a nice range here, that massive drop there. Going too far back would be, okay, let me remove these. They were a bit confusing there for a second. There we go. So using this level, just a bit too far off. So we'll just focus on, let's see, looking at that level. That's going to be a bit difficult. Okay, let's see. There we go. That's where we are. Let's see what we've got. It's moving a bit slow today as well. But yeah, okay, there's our entry right there. Looks pretty good. So probably get into a trade, into a sell in this little box there. Okay, which it touched it just now. Yeah, touched it just now. But we'll watch and see if it can do it again. Because this range is also a bit too big for my liking. Stop loss range is on 18. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go halfway of it. So we're looking at something along these ranges. There we go. All the way down. Going to those levels. So this will be the first area we're targeting. Right here. And then we'll have second area around this range. Okay, there we go. So this is how this position would look. And yeah, let's see if it triggers. And if it does, bravo. If not, we'll find a better one. Okay. And then we've got, let's see, CAD JPY. What do you have with the CAD JPY? Okay, I see it's playing around our bottom area, around this key level here. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Switch down to the 4 hour. We missed this entry. Then let's look at the 1 hour. It's a whole lot of liquidity created at the bottom, at the top. So we're looking at something along these ranges. I'm just going to find the upper zone now quickly. Five minutes. Let's see what we've got here. So we're looking at something along those ranges. Went all the way down to the 1 hour. And then probably get a nice entry into this level. From this level. And then targeting this zone here. So that's a good potential area to watch out for. And yeah, hopefully get a good buy from the zone. So I'll also mark that one as well. And then let's see, UCAD. I see Percy likes similar pairs actually. Very, very similar pairs. UCAD behaving exactly like UJ. So yeah, probably look at the same trade. Yep. They are correlated extremely. Okay. And then UJ is what we just looked at now. So yeah. What else can we look at, guys? We've got just a few more minutes. 5 minutes. I think we can squeeze in one pair. Yeah, EN was triggered very late. Yep, so it was not moving much. I closed full trade at 1 hour. Okay, that was a good hour closed. Pretty good. But if it closed full trade, then you can't be holding anything. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so usually at that time when the spread widens, you close it. But now if the spread starts widening, when you're at least 130 up or 15 up, then you can hold. But if not, close the trade. So I don't know which conditions you closed it at. But yeah, you get green on it, which is good. Let's see. I think even the NZD CAD. No, there was one which we closed. I think that was 2 days ago. Yeah, I think that was 2 days ago. We closed that on very quickly. But yeah, that's where we are. This is going to be a very short live. I'm quickly going to dive into the markets now, pick up some good trades, and drop them in the free group and the premium group. GU, all USD pairs are working the same, so USD just got extremely strong after yesterday's news. So whoever got that got some pretty good entries. So recovering from that is going to be a very interesting job. Okay, with GU, I wouldn't trade this. I see price dropped to an area. It dropped to the sensitivity area here. It actually broke down below it slightly. But there's still not enough information to base a key level from this, unless you want to trade very low time frames like this 1 hour and work around the small area in the 1 hour. Then you'll be trading 1 minute candles, which is not really recommended. But you can see that there's some liquidity created at the bottom here, created at the top here. So you're waiting for price to give you a direction which way it starts, and then go for that. If it goes up first, you want to have a nice stop waiting for you to actually come down with it. And then if it goes down first, you want to get a buy going all the way up. So that one I wouldn't get into. I actually don't even think I'd be getting some good pairs today, because everything seems to have done the extreme. So I'll be analyzing everything from scratch quickly. UCAD. What do we have on UCAD? I think I just had a chat with it about now. So also UCAD, we had that massive buy here. So all US pairs actually. So everything worked in favor of US pairs yesterday, which was pretty good. But yeah, that's where we are. So yeah, let's see if I cannot find some stuff today and drop them in the channel, guys. Have an awesome day, guys. Let's smash the markets, take what we can, and hopefully get some good moves today. Enjoy your day, guys. Last question, do I wait for confirmation for entry or just entry at the order block once it touches the area? So usually I want price to actually go above the entry, so I create a zone whereby prices to go into and then come back from. So what usually happens is if I get an alert, if I get a good alert before the entry, then I'd switch down all the way to your smallest time frames, 5 minute, 1 minute, watch the candles, how they're behaving, which is why sometimes I'd get into a trade sooner than it hits the zone that will be. Or sometimes I'd see price pushing up aggressively. I think that's what happened with this pair. Yeah, I think that's what happened with this pair. So if you're watching this pair, when the trigger went off, you'd see that this was a very aggressive candle. This one right here. So it went right through our zone. So once it does that, you just watch it. So if you started seeing some bearish candles started forming, then you would have had a sell order here, sell stop, and then you'd be triggered in. and then all the way down. Yeah, so you just have to watch the behavior of the candles, because you would have gotten an alert somewhere here that your price is open. And yeah, so let's get in and search. Let's go see, like Sangi said, go find some good trades in the market today. Anyway, have an awesome day, guys. Let me dive in, and don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, cheers, guys.